on can have this. So we should be recording right now. Cool. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna get started and then everybody kind of just if you wanna pop off of mute if you have any questions, happy to kind of go through questions with you as we pop off mute. And this is supposed to be really collaborative, like everybody on here, I know most people, so which is exciting. And really the whole point is one, to give you awareness on, hey, what's going on, some new stuff finally, and then to really end on a collaborative note for some of you who really haven't been able to hang out with each other, see what's going on in your region, and also bring this to some new members, whether it's with your own organization or organizations that you may know of who have blind athletes or serve individuals who are blind and visually impaired. Please just reach out to them and share some of these opportunities that we have coming forward. So right now on the screen, you see Blind Soccer Info Night by Katie Smith, and the slide shows a white background with blue and red border, and there's a picture of the USA flag, Paralympic logo, and our USABA logo, along with on every side there's going to be a USA Blind Soccer emblem on the top right corner. So thanks for joining, y'all. Okay, there we go. So what we're going to go over is some of our coaching education opportunities, a little bit about our referee education opportunity and kind of how we see that playing out, a community needs assessment, and us just really connecting on regions. I'll show you kind of our new regional map, and we can connect as community on a variety of things. And then if we have any other questions, we can kind of end it on questions. So that is the game plan. On the right side of this overview slide is a picture of one of our coaches sharing a tactile board with a blind soccer national team athlete. So we're going to go over a few of our opportunities. So these are all of the different options for coaching education. Our level 1 or grassroots certification. So we have an online United Soccer Coaches opportunity. There is the Kansas School for the Blind in-person opportunity. And then if you have attended either a VSDB camp or a Rutgers clinic, either one of those clinics within the last 2 years, you will be grandfathered into this level 1. So I'll kind of give you an information of what to do next for that. And then just giving you a little updates that we will be doing level 2 in future, probably in 2025. In the right, there's a picture of the USA men's national team with their hands up in the air after we won against Canada. So we're going to get into our online coaching course. So for any other coaches, if you've not been to VSDB or Rutgers or anybody else on your team or organization, you can do, they can do this level 1 online coaching cert. So United Soccer Coaches is a very big soccer organization that really focuses on coaching education. And so we have a partnership with them. And within that, we have 4 different dates that we're going to hold this online coaching course. So it's going to be held May 17th. And all of these, like I said, are online. It'll be like Zoom, similar to what we're doing now, and have a little bit of interactive component and questions at the end. So May 17th is the upcoming one that I've heard a few people asking me questions about. There will be one if you're, unable to get on that time. There's one coming up in August, October, and December. All of those have different times. I know our May one is 7 p.m. Eastern. So just keep a look on the website for upcoming ones through United Soccer Coaches So you can get updates on the timing and everything of that nature. Really, a lot of these qualifications are going to be very similar. So with United Soccer Coaches, what you're going to do is you're going to go through this course. My assistant coach, Coach Laz, is on the call. He will be the one primarily running it along with Liesel, who is our coaching education coordinator. And they're going to go through that course. It's a 90-minute course. And then what they're going to do is after you finish that course, and I think it's $25 through United Soccer Coaches. Is that correct, Lisa? As
It
well,
is,
when you
it
sign up
is,
through them?
it is $30 to register.
$30. Perfect. Okay. So it's $30 to register through United Soccer Coaches. You'll go through that. After you have finished, Liesel will be sending, Liesel and Laz will be sending you a test or coaching examination that you will complete. And then that will get you the USABA grassroots cert. And that will, and with that, you have to have a USABA annual membership. I think most of you all have your annual membership. If you have questions on like if it's up to date, things of that nature, please connect with Liesel. And I have her email on later slides. And if you need me to send that to you after this, I can. Connect with her on getting that annual membership, completing your safe sport training. A lot of you do that consistently anyway. A background check we require every 2 years just to make sure everything's kosher there. So I think, again, a lot of you should be up to date on that background check. And then there's a free concussion prevention course that we just really ask everyone to take because concussions are a part of the game. And so we want everybody to be up to date on that. And that's a free course. So, and then we have like an ethics code and things of that nature that kind of come with it. So those are kind of the qualifications, and a lot of those are the same, but the big thing is you're paying $30 to United Soccer Coaches in addition to this stuff, and you're taking that 90-minute course and then getting that exam. Any questions on that opportunity?
Please.
Yes. Hi, Katie. This is Devin.
Hey, Devin.
You're gonna send us that info, I'm assuming, yes?
Yeah. So also so I have this link here that says register on the slide. So it takes you directly to how you can register through United Soccer Coaches. So I'll be also sending this PowerPoint afterward as well to everybody via that email chain. So that is also, and I'll make sure maybe just specifically that I have the links for those coaching education opportunities for you.
Please.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem. The next opportunity for level 1 coaching cert is going to Kansas School for the Blind this year. So it is going to be an in-person certification. I think we only have 20 spots available. So what we're asking is for you to apply, and then Liesel will kind of make the end all decision on who we can take. And then what your game plan is, you will you're really asked to pay for your flight there, and everything else is taken care of. But there is like we've done in the past through, I know, the Rutgers Clinic, a $250 stipend that is available. So for like your flights and things of that nature. So know that you'll get reimbursed at least $250 for whatever that cost is of your flight or transportation. But really housing, food, everything else is paid for Kansas. Myself and my assistant coach Phil will be running that course. And it will be kind of that hybrid classroom in-person coaching that a lot of you all have done if you've been to Rutgers or the SDB. And then we will take the exam and you will pass your coaching exam. And then it kind of still here but the qualifications has the same stuff with membership, safe sport, background check, and concussion prevention. So really you just need to know it's in person and it's kind of that hybrid model that we have done in the past. So please apply now for that. And we're really looking for more people. I think we only have 5 people signed up currently. So would love to have more who have not been through the coaching courses to be a part of this.
Hey,
On the
Katie,
right, there's a, yeah.
Hey, sorry. A couple questions. So is the in-person one the same as like the Zoom one? Like it's all level 1 cert, correct?
Yes, it's all level 1 cert. So yeah, it's the same thing. It's just essentially you're getting more of that real life on field session.
Gotcha.
I think both are incredible opportunities. It's just, you know, if you can't make this, we have these online options too that are just as good.
Gotcha. When is the Kansas one?
Oh my gosh, I didn't have the dates down. I'm the worst human.
No, you're good.
Lisa, do you have them memorized right now? I can look on my phone as well.
Yes, so June 26th, people will
Thank
fly
you.
in. We're there the 27th, 28th, and we depart the 29th of June.
Yes.
Perfect. Thanks.
Oh my goodness. Well, I will be adding that and send that out with the right dates. I apologize on that. Yeah, but June 26th through the 29th. Thank you, Lisa. Awesome. And then on the right of the slide is one of our national team members, Ricky, at Kansas School for the Blind, actually just got their own pitch and has their own little logos and everything on it. So it's pretty cool. They're really excited to kind of showcase what they've got going, which is awesome. All right. So for many of you who have done the Virginia School for the Blind or the Rutgers Clinic, this is for you. You will just need to connect with Lisa on getting that cert. You will be taking a coaching exam. I believe it's like 20 questions, and you're taking and passing this exam. And then similar to everything else, you need to just make sure your membership, safe sport, background check, and concussion is up to date. And Lisa has the names of all of you. I would still say if, just in case I messed up, when you send her an email, say, hey, I attended this Rutgers Clinic, whatever. And then I can also be the double checker to verify, or I've attended VSDB. And then we will say, yep, take this coaching exam and you will get your cert. So just know that you all are kind of grandfathered in. But if you have any other staff, like I said before, please send them to either one of those options. I think it'd be really, really great to get more staff members involved. And then we are looking at a level 2 for 2025. So for those of you who have done these clinics, you're like, I want more. And we know you want more. We will be doing a 2025 level 2. And I believe that'll be hybrid course. So kind of similar to like a VSDB or a Kansas, where we will have classroom, we will have virtual stuff beforehand. So you'll probably have to prep on some of the material beforehand. You'll come, we'll do some classroom, we'll do some in person at the site as well. And you'll get a little bit more strategy involved in the certification. Laz, do you have anything more on that, if he is still on here, or Lisa?
I know I'm good. I know we've worked very hard as an organization to provide this to you as members, and we really hope that you take advantage of it. We're very excited to pass on blind soccer across the country and build awareness and build players who are interested, who want to go on and further their playing career at the national level. So we are super, super excited.
Yeah, we're pumped that we actually are having this and through an organization that's really accredited and through USC and knows what they're doing and able to kind of walk us through some stuff. So it's been a really great process. Also just remembering, like, this is not just for teachers, AP teachers. This is for soccer coaches. This is for adapted sport organizations, schools for the blind, just any organization, Parks and Rec facility, anything like that. This is for anyone who's interested in blind soccer and coaching blind athletes. So just wanted to really throw that out there. We want everybody to be a part. Any questions on those before I get into this referee education? Cool. So next we'll talk a little bit about our referee education opportunity. We have an opportunity in November, so it'll be November 7th through 10th in Chula Vista, California. And we will be bringing our IPSA member who is in charge of all referees for IPSA. He is incredible, and he does so many things through just blind soccer in general. He's like, there's only 2 people, and he's one of the 2 people who really run this sport across the country. And so we're really excited to have him. And we're going to be bringing him in, and he's going to be teaching our referee course. So everything is covered for this cost of being a referee, other than flight. Just getting there is going to be the cost. And what we're looking at with Mariano is being able to have a 2-day classroom session where they're really going to go over film and really talk about the rules, everything like that. And then there may be 1 field session in between that 2-day classroom. And then there is going to be a 2-day international tournament. So then you're going to get that hands-on experience with refereeing in person with our our USA men's national team, along with 3 other international teams who will be attending that tournament. So you really get some good gameplay in for that tournament to really know your stuff. Right now, we are really looking for, and this is why I'm kind of asking you if you know people, been in the soccer world, anything like that, are really looking for existing youth referees. So if you've had anybody a part of your program or you know any youth referees, please ask them to sign up, collegiate or formal professional referees. So really why we're saying that is these are the people who are probably we're going to make this very strategic in the way that we want the people who are going to attend this referee clinic to be all across the country and really already have some soccer knowledge and be able to referee at a high level. So then regionally, we'll have someone from each region that then can disseminate more of that information to a ton of different referees. So there'll be like more classes at international referee level, and then we'll have national referees and getting more referees involved as well. So please, if you know anybody in this realm, that would be awesome for them to sign up. If you are yourself an existing referee, that would be great. Or like if you still are like, hey, I'm really interested, still apply. That doesn't mean you're totally gonna get turned down, but just kind of giving you an overview of what we're looking for, at least for this first round. And this is the first of many referee coaching education courses that will be coming. But this is just really big because this is gonna determine how our referees are gonna play out nationally across the country. So we're really, really excited. Any questions about referees? Cool. On the right side. Oh, hi.
Hey, Tim asked if you need to be a cited ref certification already.
If you, I would say it will bode better with your standing. Yeah. So if you do have a referee, like if you do have a referee start, yes, but like I said, if you want to put your name in for it, like I think we know you all too, so we can say, hey, they've had, you know, this experience and this exposure to the game too. So I wouldn't put that as turning you down for, you know, the referee opportunity.
And Katie, this is Liesel. I wanted
Yeah.
to add that we do not have a registration link set up for that yet. So it will be coming. It's not set yet.
Awesome, thank you. But if you have any more questions for that, you can connect with Lisa. She's been incredible in making this happen, along with our high performance director, Amanda Duke Boulay. Awesome. So those were like big opportunities that I really wanted to get everybody's input and learn a little bit more about. So next, which I know is very pertinent to everybody here, is our needs. I've been really trying to advocate for the needs that we have across the country for blind soccer, and for us to either get more grants, get more funds to, you know, help everybody in this community, from existing programs to future programs. So if you have time, it shouldn't take you long. I have a community needs assessment. It's just a Survey Monkey, where really I want to know, what are your wants, what are your needs for your blind soccer programming in your area? So are you struggling with getting the equipment? Like, we need soccer balls, we need eye shades, we need shin guards, whatever it is, what do you need? Is it transportation? We know that's one of the biggest barriers, right, to all of our population. Is that the issue for getting people to your site to play? Is it getting a coach, like having a full-time coach and being able to afford that, and somebody to like give their time? And maybe if they had a little stipend, that would be more of interest to somebody staying on in your programming. Or is it a field rental? Like, we're playing in parks, we don't have the funds to either play on an indoor field or other mini pitches through the city, whatever it is, we need some funds for field rental. And then also like getting to tournaments. Like, I know Schools for the Blind, that's some of the biggest barriers too, is like, we only allot X amount of funding to go and do sport. And right now we don't have the funds to transport our students to this tournament in Maryland, let's say. We want to see what that is and see how we can serve you. And the athletes too. So please, whatever it is, it may not be what I hit on here, but I have like a checkbox on there of what your needs are, and then kind of sharing it as well. So that way I can really advocate for everyone here and see what other grants we can get into to serve all of you. So I really want, if you have the time to be a part of this survey and take this survey, and I'll be sharing that via email once again after this call as well. Cool. Any other questions on anything I've discussed? Cool. So what I wanted to kind of show on the screen here, and then also see what we can do. I'll stop my screen in a second, but we created a map that has different regions across the country. And so I'll kind of go through, give everybody kind of the boundaries right now. So on the right side of the screen is a map. We have the Northeast in blue, and it goes from Maryland to Virginia, West Virginia. Then we have the Midwest in a light green, and it's kind of bordering Ohio and Kentucky, going towards Kansas, North Dakota, South Dakota. We have the Southeast that starts at North Carolina, that is headed through to Texas. And then we have the West, which is Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, and like Southern Cal. And then we have the Pacific Northwest, which is Montana, Wyoming, and then that Northern California, Oregon, and Washington. So those are the 5 different regions that we've kind of put across the country. And so wanted to at least give you that visual. But what I'm planning on doing is kind of like I've done before in previous. I'm gonna stop share and kind of get us into regions. And so I want us to split us into regions. And one, I want to talk about, see if you guys can talk about, hey, what's going on in your programming or what's not going on in your programming. Are there any tournament or gameplay opportunities? I know one that is happening right now, and I know Abby can pop off, is the Texas Blind Soccer is holding an event in June. Well, it's kind of the end of the June, right? Like, or not end of June, it's the beginning, end of May, beginning of June. And so I'll let her speak a little bit more about that, but that's a big opportunity coming up for that Southeast area. So would love to see more teams attending that, but like, let's see how we can get more regional play going and what needs to happen. And if you are looking at doing a tournament, things of that nature, let me know, and let me see how I can get it on. Let's try to get this out to everybody, so everybody, you know, knows about the tournament and is able to be a part of it. Abby, can you share a little bit about the Texas tournament if you don't mind? 'Cause I know you're on.
So on the May 31st, we will have a clinic. We actually have some international players coming in. That was confirmed today, so we'll be sending information about that. They'll be running it, and yeah, Texas Blind Soccer will be supporting it. It also will allow teams the opportunity to have orientation. It doesn't matter if you are an individual coming versus a team, because we're mismatching the teams anyway, so you'll find a home. Right now we have 2 teams for sure. I said Kyle's coming in. Sorry, Kyle, if you change your plans. Last I know, you're coming. And then on June 1st, we'll have an all-day tournament, and then like an after party hangout afterwards, just to connect and get to know each other a little more off the pitch. So
Awesome.
I know I'm coaching for Mark's team, so
yeah, I'm probably gonna be offensive guide. I told him I will play, but we'll find out.
I love it. So that's just one opportunity happening right now, but I really want us to kind of get in our groups and share, you know, those different opportunities, and just, if you don't know somebody, being able to connect. And then if you want to touch on more barriers, I know we've done that before, definitely touch on some of the barriers and be able to connect with the people, because some people like Texas or like Kyle from New Hampshire, like a lot of us as, you know, or different organizations have our own struggles, and we can kind of connect and share what we've done that maybe somebody else hasn't done to help grow the game. So I am going to stop share. I am going to try to, I am not the best at this, so I should be. I'm going to let you all choose a breakout room. And I'm going to name it with the regions that we just saw, and we will be able to kind of go from there. I'm going to rename the room, so give me like 10 seconds. And if you don't know what room you are, I am available to help you, guide you to whatever room you may be at. Alrighty. I have the rooms open, so if you want to go into the room, that'd be awesome. And then I will pop into each room and just say hi and see how I can support too. We'll do like 10 minutes. So see you soon.
Please. Hey, Katie, can you pop me into a room?
Yeah, I got you. Assign to.
How do you go into a room?
Oh no, you're totally fine. I'm just gonna pop you in. How's that sound?
Okay, thank you.
No
I also
problem.
can't figure out how to get into the room.
Who was that other than I know Daisy was talking to me?
Emma, I don't know how to get into the room.
And Daisy, you're South. When do you say South California?
Yes.
Thank you. Emma, you said. Emma, you
Yes.
are. Where are you at right now?
Slippery Rock still.
Okay, okay. I just want to make sure. Just make
No,
sure you
you're
didn't
good.
like move on me and I missed life. Okay.
Not quite.
All right.
Katie, do I need to join a room or what
If
room
you
do I
want
join?
to, yeah, do you want to? Let's put you
Anyone?
in there. Yeah, you and Ryan. You're in South.
Southeast?
Yep, I've got you.
Okay, thank you.
Southeast. I'm moving Ryan. I'm moving you. Cool. Did you? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Northeast is huge.
Great program. And then of course we're right by Portland, so there's the Portland Timbers and the Thorns are two pro teams, and then up north of us in Seattle we have the Reign, which is the women's team, and I'm the Sounders is the pro team. And then everybody, all the kids play youth soccer, so I want our blind kids to be able to play.
Yeah, yeah. So it's the build it and they will come strategy.
Basically, yeah. We also have the North.
Coach, hello.
Hi. Do you need to go to a different room?
I think I'm the only. I think I'm in the Midwest room, and I believe I'm the only one here. So
Yeah. Let me.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can move you to a different room. Give me a second.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I just want to make sure I wasn't doing it wrong.
No, I was looking
yeah,
and there was somebody else in here, but I don't know what happened. Let me leave room and I'll see if I can move you. Just give me 10 seconds.
Okay. I can.
And just get some information out to like 360,
Yeah.
360 places like that, because like you said, we know that's where we can recruit from there. So yeah.
Nice.
So we'll be meeting with them tomorrow to do that. So that'll be good. So
No, that's good. Hey Katie, we were just
Are we
talking
doing
about
good in here?
everybody. Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just talking about
Okay.
where everyone's pulling athletes from and doing things.
Cool.
So
Cool.
oh, and for those of you who didn't know, Daisy is my partner. So Daisy works at Wayfinder Family Services. So she's my partner
okay.
in LA running the soccer
I'm gonna go try to visit a couple of the guys that are on the national team from Fort Worth from the Metro Blaze.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Marquez and Ricky.
Yeah, it's funny. They live right in my hometown, so it's kind of funny.
That is funny. I know John Marquez, his sister's graduating, so he's not coming, and Ricky's.
What you guys are up to. And I also play blind soccer and have interest in coaching, so I just thought it'd be fun to pop on and see what you guys are up to.
Where do you say you go to school, Emma?
I go to Slippery Rock right now.
So are
I'm
you?
majoring in I'm majoring in sped transition, but I have minors in adaptive physical activity and recreational therapy. So I definitely want to work in adapted sports for my career. So however I can get there.
Great. Yeah, Wendy Fagan's a great resource. Yeah.
She is, yeah, love her.
So sorry, go, Katie.
I was just gonna ask, since this is the biggest group and we know there's people actually playing here, can we figure out some way? Obviously, I know we've got some schools for the blind here for youth, but figuring out some youth and maybe adult gameplay happening either fall of 24 or even, getting into 25.
So I've been hemming and hawing because we're finishing some new dorms that are getting built, which hopefully will be done by June. So we're gonna have brand new dorms that we can use. But I'm thinking of I still have the English blind soccer coach's name, and I'm gonna reach out to him and see if he knows any youth teams or anyone, if he's willing to come out and like do a weekend, like learn and play. But also with Bryant and Virginia and inviting Kansas, trying to do we don't have a conference tournament like we usually do for our other sports. So doing like a national kind of like, hey, come out, we'll do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and like have the first day of kind of like learn, play with each other, and then kind of play intensely in the afternoon or something like that. I'm thinking end of October, possibly the first week of November, depending, of course, on school schedule, because I always have to follow that. But I think there is a 3-day weekend in October sometime. I was thinking that might be good. So keep that on your mind, guys. Of course, this is just, in the beginning stages, but I'm thinking doing something for youth, sometime in that time frame. And my adult team is starting. We're going to have our first practice this Sunday. I've done a couple individual sessions, but hopefully I'm thinking maybe late summer, maybe September, doing like an adult thing. If anybody's interested, I don't know. I mean, we can consider Ohio kind of in the Northeast too there, and
yeah, we're loners right now, as Noah was by himself.
Hopefully I get the numbers. I have a lot of people interested, and I've done some individual sessions. So hopefully I'll have at least 4. I've actually used some of my kids who graduated and some of the kids who are graduating, who are 18 or older, trying to join the team. So keep that in your mind too. Maybe something in September. I don't know what yet, but just a thought.
Yeah. So I have 2 things. One, just so you know, we are going to be presenting to, I'm going to totally butcher the acronym, but like the whole Schools for the Blind conference that they have all the superintendents come to. Do you know what it's called?
I don't remember what it's called, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to be going to that in October and presenting, hey, like this is blind soccer. Can we all get in the same page? Can more schools? And Scott, who's in a different, I think he's from Washington School for the Blind. He's also on the board, and he really got us connected into making sure we can speak. And he's getting sideboards. Kansas has gotten their own sideboards, but there's a lot of schools wanting to get a pitch. And so I think this could be a big movement of how can we get everybody on the same page for goalball and blind soccer. Like freaking nationals needs to be, everybody needs to know, like nationals this time, soccer, this is when nationals is, and everybody needs to get on the freaking same page within every region, or else this isn't going to work. So that's what we're doing in October, FY. So we'll keep you updated on that, but I know some people, that's a huge issue. And I know you're a small man on the totem pole. So hopefully we'll be talking to the head honchos at the schools to make that happen. And then 2, Kyle, Mr. Kyle Gray, I know you are not too far from some of these New Yorker people. That is there an opportunity that you could provide or do? I know you're doing a lot with I know you've got a lot of life going on, but I'm just saying, like, you've got a lot happening. Would there be a potential of something, either next, in the fall?
Yeah, the issue for us is we obviously don't have anywhere that we can house anyone for events and things like that. So it'll all be hotels and things like that. But we have all the field space and everything, and we're working on getting an actual field here.
Yeah.
At some point within the next year. And we have a ton of events. We're doing another blind soccer event May 19th with REI. They're coming in. They want to learn about blind soccer and how they can support it in the future going forward. So we're doing that. We've been doing a lot of stuff with Southern New Hampshire University and teaching the college students there. So we have a lot of opportunities for things like that. So we can definitely discuss in the future about doing some events in the Northeast and try and figure out how logistically we can make them all work.
Sounds good. Love it. All right. I'm going to pop off and give a 1 minute warning. And then we'll pop back into the middle. Thanks for the combo for a quick sec. You guys keep continuing. Oh, hello. Gonna tell everybody to
Hi.
I'm gonna broadcast a message. One more minute. Did you get some good time with Lisa?
Yes. Yeah, we connected, and she mentioned she's working with Jen Armbruster, who is someone who I've known for a long time.
Okay.
And lives locally, and locally here anyway. And so
I was kind of telling a lot of the people in Northeast are a lot of them are schools for the blind, like 3 of them. So really tried to tell them that we're going to that conference, and that's something that they need to know, because they were all like, we can't do anything. We're AP teachers. We can't do anything to change seasons or change anything. We can advocate, but we don't really get the weight of, the decision making. So they definitely were like, yeah, that needs to happen.
Nice. Well, good. You'll get in front of all the soups then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited because I think there's a little bit of a buzz starting to build because of John Harding at Kansas, and Rob, and a few of us, Rob's from Maryland, a few of us are starting to talk about it and realize we're all doing this, trying to build this sport a little bit. And so, and more will get on board. We all have to, we're all funded in different ways. So
no, I know. That's also what's tricky too.
Actually, you should get in front of Indiana right now if you can, because they're building an entirely new school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're basically kind of combining their schools for the deaf and blind, and they're getting a whole new campus. So perfect opportunity to put in a pitch.
Hey, if you give me their contact, I know we'll holler at them. So I love that.
Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Thank you. I feel like some of our contacts are a little outdated from previous. And so I know Lisa's had a lot of work to do on her end in the last few months. Awesome. Well, I'm glad everybody is back. Thank you for really just chatting, taking some time. What I wanted to say is, if you have, I know we've talked about membership, and we've just gotten some just staff turnover, which is why we've really had to we're still really thinking of what does that membership look like. And so I know on our end that's still a process, but for club membership, we're still hashing that out. But I think in the future that will all benefit. I know Kyle Gray's group is a part of our membership, and I think it'll include some insurance. It's going to include obviously some social media and stuff like that. But since that's not figured out right now, if you do have a date, so like what am I thinking of? So like the Texas Wine Soccer, and I know I just heard from Kyle having an event. If you can text me or email me the date and like location and stuff, I'm going to talk to some of our staff and see if we can kind of, at least since it's still growing, right? Like we need to put this out there so that people know what's happening. So I really want to bring that up on Monday of, hey, we need to put this out there and what's happening across the country. So if you let me know, I want to share that. And if I'm not able to do it on the website, I will be just sharing it through the network here that has come and have not attended. So just putting that out there. Awesome. If you have any other questions and you want to connect with me, I love that people are, throwing some of their emails in the chat. Definitely, you can do that. If I know most of you here feel comfortable, I just had some people from like other Rutgers clinics, so I BCC'd everybody in the last email, but I can just start CCing people so you can connect and everybody can kind of get that email. Would it help? This is a Katie question. Would it help if I put you all into regions and like had that in a spreadsheet and send that to everybody? Okay. I need to work on that. Okay, let me put that as my to-do. If I don't write it down, it doesn't happen. Spreadsheet. I will do that and do that within the next few weeks and send that out. Does that sound cool with everybody? Awesome. Well, thank you all for attending. I will send that PowerPoint as a follow-up. That should have the links, and I'll make sure USABA coaching links are on there as well. So you have all of that information and the survey. So I'll just have the PowerPoint, and then I'll have those separate links via email. Awesome. Well, thank you for attending. And if you want to ask me questions, I'm free for a little bit, maybe grabbing some dinner while we talk, but that's okay. Thank you all. Have a good rest of your night.
Thanks, Coach. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks.